We finally done it. I realize it's time to say it. We finally come into the land of my people. We've been hearing for the last few years about how finally somebody will say what they think. Well, I think about it. I've been telling you what I think for some time. What have we gotten out of this? We've gotten commercials on the radio saying, drive nice, don't be such an asshole. We've got doctors talking about how, this thing's happening here, and I'd already talked about how it's happening here, and they're just trying to find a better way around it because they don't want to encourage the things that I encourage because, well, they might lose their license. And I've been talking about just how the Maya and the end of times and this and that, how it's following a cycle. And I'll even go so far as to say, wow, why is it something I heard they were talking about every 100 years there's some kind of fucking terrible flu, and it goes right back to the plague, all the way back to the 1400s, 1500s, whenever they talk about it. It's about every 100 years this happens. And I'm sitting there thinking, haven't mentioned it yet, but it made me think, and I'm telling you what I'm thinking. That's just about long enough for everybody from the flu generation before to fucking die off and forget about how it's happening again, so they can't share it with their fucking grandkids and say, look out, it's a ploy. They're trying to keep you under control, man. Oh, holy crap. Mesothelioma will get you in a minute. Driving a car will get you in a minute. All these things are necessary to the productive nature of our our fiscal ecosystem, our money, our keeping us under reins. And I keep saying these things, I think, and what you should be asking yourself is, does it make sense? Is any of this hateable? Because I know other people that say whatever they think that are just detested, because it's just not without reason, I'm thinking. Because there's no logic whatsoever. It's just about bringing up the rage and keeping it up. People keep fighting so they don't see the bottom line of what's going on. Sometimes when a person's saying what they're thinking, it's them saying what someone else is thinking, who's breathing down their neck. It's a very interesting thing. This is the time of my people. Finally, somebody who says what they think. But you know what? I'm not trying to tell everybody in the world what I think. I'm just talking to you. You trust me by now. But should you? I never ask for trust. It's like sitting there with a forklift way up in the air, and there's something up there and somebody's walking under it, and you're going, get the fuck out of there. And you're like, I trust you. I said, I don't even trust me. It's not that I don't want to kill you, but the paperwork alone, it's geez, I don't have time for most of this. Who do you trust? And do you really want to hear what somebody thinks? I got all kinds of stories about the way I think.